Hello everybody, I'm the Wasteland Viking and welcome to Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. So, yeah, relatively new game, it's and stuff like that. I was thinking of getting Darktide because that's like the most recent Warhammer game, 40k anyway, that sort of came out. But it's more fun with actual people to play with rather than bots or randoms, so I kind of went with this one. And also, it's more in the style of the game that actually I started this channel on. More of the strategy games, and then more in particularly as well, form of, you know, the turn-based squad combat tactical kind of game, which this is definitely of. Games like XCOM, I mean, that was the first one that kind of started my interest in these kinds of games, and it's a lot of fun. I'm good at them, but as far as seeing like the whole picture, it's still a little hard for me to do. So if I fuck up, I fuck up. And I think this is like an Iron Man game. I just started it just to see where to put my face, and so far right where it's at is where it's best. But and things like that. But in general, I have a soft spot in my tiny wee heart for Grey Knights. My brother and I got into 40k in 8th edition, and this was the first army that I got rules for, and stuff like that. We didn't have the income or anything like that to get models or paints or anything like that. So we had Lord of the Rings risk pieces and used those as kind of like, you know, little things like that. And then eventually we also got to, we found out that you could play it, or pretty much play it on Tabletop Simulator, so we kind of did that, and that's what we did and stuff like that. But no, yeah, Grey Knights were the first army that I picked up for as far as rules go, and they've been updated obviously to 9th, and I'm thinking of picking them up at some point. But anyway, let's get into it. Other than the beginning bit, I have no idea what's going to happen. And obviously from here it looks like we're fighting Death Guard, more particularly than like, well, I mean obviously probably Nurgle demons and stuff like that as well, but still, either way, let's jump into it. Oh, right. There we go. I'm gonna play on standard. Merciful seems... yeah, I don't feel like doing that. I'll go with standard, just because I'm a normal dude. Grandmaster mode. I also have the DLCs and stuff like that as well. Or the DLC, and then also the official soundtrack, which so far it's bopping. It's really good. I will do the tutorial. Disables manual saving. Fuck that. So Iron Man, pretty much. I'm not going to do Iron Man. I've tried before with other games like this, XCOM, Phoenix Point, all those kinds of games. Oh, and also Shadowrun Returns is another game that I have that's a tactical squad kind of game. But it doesn't have an Iron Man that I'm aware of. But anyway, I'm not going to do that because, honestly, if I really screw up, I can actually go back to the beginning of a mission and just kind of go to where I was at, sort of thing, and, you know, that kind of thing. And keep more of the pace going. And I can't change... It looks like I can't change any of this in the middle of the game, so we're stuck with this. So if people want me to go to Iron Man and try to give that a try, I'll play that after I'm done with the game on this and see if I could do it. So yeah, we'll have it more of a challenge type series than anything else. Anyway, standard, let's get into it. Photosensitive warning, it's awesome when games do it and I don't have to do it.
It is the 41st millennium. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. Mankind wages a never-ending battle for survival against the demonic power of the Chaos Gods. But by one force is humanity shielded from true darkness. The Grey Knights. This secret chapter of Space Marines are the Imperium's surest defense against that which the Emperor foresaw would be its greatest threat. Humanity's blade against the demon. For in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
Astartes vessel. This is Captain Ferrani Everick of the warship Holiness of Ra. Geheris is lost. Repeat, Geheris is lost. All Imperial vessels are to withdraw at once. Astartes vessel, do you read me? Geheris is doomed. Please acknowledge this warning.
You have done all you can, Captain. Go, in the Emperor's light.
You cannot sail into this storm.
We do what we must. Farewell, Captain. Tech Priest, report.
Hexagramic wards are under maximal pressure.
Commander, we cannot maintain this orbit for long.
Dispatch the assault team at once. I will join them and put an end to this myself.
Your will be done.
That face reminds me of like Warcraft 3, but like HD. I know there's Reforged, but I've never seen anything for it.
The assault team is engaged, Commander. They clear a path for your arrival.
Here I stand, one unbreakable shield against the darkness. Tonight the Cadium falls, Hector. Our quest is finally near its end.
So what I'm gathering, it looks like they're in a warp storm, and he said the Cadium, as in like Cadia. So is that the, well, is this story about the Great Rift? But afflictions are negative effects that generally last for a limited number of turns. Yeah, makes sense. I'm freaking excited, stoked as hell.
Archimedes, report.
We have cleared a path through this chaff. Our target lies ahead.
Time is against us, brothers. We breach the cathedral.
Alright. So far everything's smooth. If there are any things that I miss out in audio quality or even stuff like that while playing and or also through edit, let me know down in the comments please, but it'd be greatly appreciated. Their armor's so fucking cool. That's an apothecary, I guess. Strike. And then somebody else. Yeah, that's a strike squad person. I don't know why. Just a minute. Let's turn these back up. But man, like, I don't understand. I do stuff to change like volumes for things and whatnot, and it just doesn't matter. The music is just so damn loud. Also, another thing too, why in games like, okay, if people know why, please let me know. Why in the hell in a game like this do people put motion blur in? There's no point in it. The bloom I understand a little bit, just to add a little bit more vibrant colors and stuff like that. I turn that off because it tanks performance. But ooh, corn. Ooh. Yeah, that's corn for sure. Anyway. Oh yeah, just it bugs me. Anyway.
Deluded zealots.
Your Imperium shall burn!
Cowards and weaklings. Advancing into cover.
Yeah, obviously we're going to be a little having assistance for this first mission at least. Alright, actions. Characters gain 3 action points each turn. These action points can be used for movement, attacks, and abilities in any sequence. Select ranged attack. Tip, you can quickly select this ability with 1. I generally click because it lets me actually read what the hell it is. Shoot a target at range 10 to deal 4 damage and only 1 ammo. Okay. Any information about this guy? Oh yeah, and then you could go up and then... Aw. I guess that's a tutorial thing that it wouldn't let me do. Shoot the target. Click again to shoot with the Stormbolter.
Face the Emperor's judgment.
And also there's supposed to be like armor and stuff like that as well. I'm guessing that's what that is, or is that hit points? I don't know. Reloading. So you do the ability and then you click on the unit that you want it to be on, pretty much.
I will end that heretic.
Okay. Oh, he's a Justicar. Ooh. Hello. Is that just a force sword, or what do you have there? No ammo required. Yeah, it's a melee weapon. Select the destination within 5 spaces per AP. Okay. So that's 1. 2. Okay. So there's full cover and partial cover, I guess, which is, you know, half cover. Oh, and then... what is this for? Oh, everybody has Stormbolters, duh. Never mind. Me being a freaking idiot. So this guy again. So you could hit confirm, or you can click again and it does the same thing. Nice.
Uther, dispense of that heretic with your blade.
Oh, he's an interceptor. Right, they've got the jump bits because they can, like, teleport themselves and stuff like that. Redeploy and whatnot. Okay, never mind. I'm just being an idiot, don't worry about it. Melee attacks can inflict devastating damage and effects in close range. Okay, so I'm just trying to understand what the numbers on the top mean, because so far it hasn't pointed out what the hell it means. Is there a morale system in this? So far our characters have hit points. I'm guessing that's like willpower or something like that. Action points, and then what the use, like what the thing is that you're trying to use or what they can use.
Grant them no quarter.
Yes, Commander.
So I'm guessing that's the armor and then that's the health, or is I don't know.
I am the Emperor.
They'll explain it at some point probably.
You're out of cover, Uther. Trust
indeed.
in the Aegis.
The Aegis shield provides bonus temporary armor for 1 turn. Each point of armor absorbs 1 damage before HP are lost. That makes sense. If your knight has permanent armor points, they are restored at the beginning of their turn. So since this is an ability, it's not permanent. It's just an ability, so he's going to be getting 2 armor, immune to autos, whatever that means.
Gods be with me!
Pathetic.
It said gods be with me, so I'm guessing this is like undivided or something like that.
Overwatch.
Ooh.
All monster!
Wretch.
Wretch.
Here's a good spot.
Okay. So if we get in that
Stands
zone at all.
against us, I will breach the cathedral.
Ooh. Nice.
Demons, I will not be delayed by these weaklings.
So in my opinion, use the environment. Ooh. Nice. But Warhammer talk as well is I do think that Khorne's demons, the bloodletters, are like really badass and stuff like that. But my favorite choose your targets. Attack templates can deal damage and effects over a wide area. Align the template with... oh, I see. Is actually Death Guard, for me personally. 1,000 Suns was going to be a thing, but man, psychic power, like, I don't know, I just like brute force. Psychic stuff is fun.
Ianthus, your brother is pinned. Advance and deliver retribution.
By your command.
Deploy your frag grenade, brother.
Okay. They move it over there. Yeah, that's like, yeah, exactly XCOM style stuff. I'm not going to compare much to the two. The only reason I'd compare it is just because, oh yeah, I'm familiar with it. But other than that, I'm not going to compare it.
Deliver the Emperor's judgment, Uktha.
Yeah, and you could use Q and E to rotate the camera, respectively right or left.
Advance.
I like the
and
sword.
train your bolter on that doorway.
Sounds like a vibroblade. I mean, that's pretty much what a force sword is, so, you know.
Unleash your blessed ammunition the moment they are exposed.
Yeah, so activate Overwatch. You can shoot enemies that move on their turn by setting up an Overwatch zone. Okay. Where am I doing it? Oh. Oh.
Palamedes, prepare for the demon's charge.
At once, Commander.
Layering Overwatch. Layer multiple overlapping Overwatch zones to decimate charging enemies. Fair enough. So, does that mean he's still in cover, or is he actually, since he's out, it's not going to happen? I mean, not that it matters, he's in melee. Ooh, pinned. Okay. Is that an ability that they have?
I will not fail you.
Okay, so yeah, you can recover in 3 turns. It's pretty standard. I forgot to see what unit type this guy is.
I sense dark.
So he's a force commander, okay. Adjacent enemies with melee weapons will automatically strike you if you move out of range, naturally. Ignore the reaction strike and set your waypoint towards the inner sanctum. So they just want me to move. Okay, okay, never mind. I'm not doing that because that doesn't move, apparently. Yep, rotate camera. Your knights also have available, powerful abilities that can cost both AP and willpower. Okay, so it's willpower points, not will points, but it's pretty much the same thing to use. What's he got here? Fury of the Ancients. Unleash a rolling wave of force that devastates all enemies along its path. Knockback and armor break 1.
These soulless curs shall hinder us no longer.
Okay, the double click sometimes doesn't work exactly. The cut animations are really
That demon,
awesome.
Palamedes.
Engaging now.
Has suffered the pinned affliction, which penalizes his AP. Okay, that makes sense. But by how much, though? So only by 1, or is he at like a -2? Like a -2? A bloodletter, yeah, that's what it is, okay. Attack!
Curses.
Auto defenses. Bloodletter has the auto defense parry. Ooh. That can cancel the first melee attack against it. Attack the bloodletter again. Ooh, nice.
I will.
We cannot lose another battle, brother Iolanthus.
I
Both
agree.
demons must be destroyed.
Only 4 damage. So they've got, so okay, I still don't understand where the armor comes into play. Just in general, like up here, like statistically, I don't know where it is. Yeah, I don't know. Oh shit, where? Precision striking. Successful critical strikes with melee attacks allow you to damage one of the enemy's target points for an advantage in combat. Select the torso for a bonus +2 stun. How did this pop up? Is it because of the critical? I'm assuming so. So whenever criticals happen, you could do any of these. Yeah, stun.
Return to the jaws of your master.
Wouldn't you have been able to deflect that, though? Or is it that since I didn't... Did I deal damage? Yeah, it dealt damage. But they have the ability to be able to parry, right? Anyway, okay. Oh, maybe criticals bypass that kind of stuff. Stunning a target. You stunned the Bloodletter. A stunned enemy will always be... I don't know, be critted or whatever by your next attack, giving you easy access to precision targeting. Okay, nice. So he's dead. Ooh, execute. Do it. Fuck yeah. Oh. So far the sound quality is really good. Obviously. Palamedes? I don't remember his name. Has gained 1 AP from the execution. He can immediately act again for devastating effect. Kill the... Ooh. Interesting. Oh. Psychic enhancement. You can enhance most attacks with psychic power for 1 willpower. This is called a Force Strike for melee attacks and grant +1 damage. Oh, okay.
Excellent. I will move on ahead.
Wait, wouldn't the person that did the execution have the +1 willpower and damage and stuff rather than... I don't know. Don't worry about it. Alright. So he's just moving up.
There is not much time, brothers, but we must prepare.
Switch characters with tab.
I can sense
Okay.
enemy reinforcements. Palamedes, resuscitate Uther, so you may both defend against them.
Alright. Pretty cool. I really like it.
Take up defensive positions, Palamedes. The enemy reinforcements will be here soon.
Yeah, I got a new desk, so I'm trying to arrange stuff so it kind of fits with what I'm doing, sort of. That's a little better, I think. Whatever. Alright, you want to move? Reload? Alright.
Your resolve is commendable, Uther. Join Palamedes in defense of the cathedral.
Critical wounds recovery. Knights recovered from being critically wounded will only have 50% max HP. So he got up with only 1 HP? Oh no, that's the apothecary. I mean, yeah, he only has 1 HP. Okay, I see. Until the end of the mission, they can only recover once per battle. Move Uther behind the pedestal. I actually like seeing where I'm putting my guys, usually. Reload.
Iolanthus with me. There's a breach in the wall ahead.
I'm guessing you want me to sprint, right? Or is that... Is there... Sorry, I'm... Oh! Why, though? Why over there? Wouldn't you want to, like, try to stay together?
The inner sanctum.
Oh, probably for flanking opportunities and stuff. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Tactical maneuvers rather than just, you know, kind of going in at the same time in the same direction.
Millions of souls feed the flame. The threshold is passed. The warp emerges.
Your cult is broken. Your ritual is ended. Relish this breath, for it is your last.
Blood for
Demon
the
Prince,
blood
nice.
god. Skulls for the skull thrower.
He said the thing. No, Demon Prince is a corner badass.
To my side, Iolanthus.
Clear the gap. Grey Knights in power armor can leap great distances, jump over the fissure simply by moving to the other side. Fair enough. I'm clicking and it's not letting me move. Oh. I should look further than just the place that it's trying. See, it points you somewhere, but it's just
I will
letting you
show
know where the
true
gap is at.
power,
That's it.
Demon.
Alright, what do you want me to do? Just melee it? So, 10% chance to crit, dealing 8 damage. Oh, this is armor. Oh, so this armor, he's got 13 hit points total. So I'm guessing that's a full shield and like a broken shield, so we have to break through it or something. I don't know, we'll see.
Uther, we must protect the cathedral.
Overwatch, right. I'll try to use the numbers just so it's a little bit quicker on the draw for what I want to do. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just have to click confirm or whatever on that kind of stuff. God damn. So
Our
I'm-
brothers have bought us precious time, Iolanthus. Flank that demon and fire at will.
Oh, okay. Waypoints. That's cool. Oh, precision stuff so he doesn't walk in the fire kind of thing. That makes sense. But that's not flanking though. What are you talking about?
You profane this sacred place with your master's fire. This ends now, demon.
Can you not back out? Oh, but I didn't mean to click on him. I'm assuming that's scripted though, because I could have guided him around, but he wouldn't have been able to get to him. That did no damage to him? I mean, I guess plot armor, I guess. Alright. So that would have killed him easily.
Pathetic mortal. Weakling spawn of a false god.
I am the light that banishes darkness.
Your
I am the hammer!
You have beaten me for now, little knight. But the war I fight is eternal.
So that did kill him? I don't know.
Analysis. Warp signatures fading.
Then the blood ritual has ended. Where is that report? Report. Where is the commander?
He did.
He died a champion's death. Blade on blade against the foulest blasphemy.
Victory! But at what cost? When the warp surge meter hits 100%, a warp surge will occur on the next enemy turn. Okay. Your commander has fallen, but all is not lost. The Grey Knights are powerful, genetically modified super soldiers. They can sustain injuries that would kill a normal human, but they are not invincible. Your knights each have a special resource called Resilience, which indicates how many critical wounds they can survive over the course of the campaign before their injuries require their remains to be returned to your home on Titan. Yes, the moon of Saturn, for those who don't know. As your knights rise in rank, they will eventually earn more resilience. Okay, that's cool. That's a neat system on the whole thing, rather than just they're dead kind of thing. So maybe that'll make like Grandmaster mode a little bit easier to do. To a slight extent, of course. Well, all it does is just disables manual saves, that's it. Doesn't change the difficulty any worse or anything like that, you just can't revert back to a save, which does make it more difficult in my opinion. Reminds me of, well, Inquisition. So if you see on the bottom there,
campaign
wait.
over at last.
A victory at the cost of the commander's life.
Alive, he was ever a faithful servant to the Emperor.
So he actually died then.
A true
Okay.
hero. In death, at least his duty has finally ended.
Assertion. This ship remains in crisis. The Baleful Edict is seriously damaged. There are grievous matters to attend.
Ah, yes. That is why I have invited our guest.
Me?
You have appointed him to take the commander's place?
No one else suitable survived the campaign.
Falsehood. You also live.
My apologies, Acting Commander. The priests of Mars do not understand our knightly oaths. Our men and stores are severely diminished. Your task is to lead us for the voyage home. It is a simple duty, and once we return to Titan, I will put the future of your command to the chapter's Grand Masters. In the meantime, I will provide what advice I can.
I will also support you with counsel and service. But remember, the Baleful Edict is my chief concern.
Okay.
Be careful with this ship.
Sure.
We sail for Titan on your word, Commander. Strike Force Xiphos at your disposal.
Welcome to the Baleful Edict. So that's obviously the name of the ship. With the fall of Commander Agravain, Agravain, you have been promoted to provisional command of the Baleful Edict for our journey back to Titan. It should be a simple duty, but you will need to manage our limited resources and respond to any threats we encounter along the way. Strike Force Xiphos. Lewis from the Oxcast? Just kidding. Xiphos is at your disposal.
Commander, could you please join me in the Strategium?
Sure. But what I was saying is, if you saw, I'm guessing it's like the battle map or something like that. There was the eye symbol with the skull and a couple of lines through it. That's the Inquisitional Seal. Once again, for those who don't know, most people that probably are watching this already know this, but for those who don't, the Grey Knights are part of, or an extension, a branch, an arm, whatever you want to call it, of the Holy Ordos, or is it the Ordo Malleus? I don't remember either one, but I thought is an 8th edition codex. From what I remember, I think it was the Holy Ordos, but they're part of the Inquisition. That's why there's the Inquisitorial seal there on the ground, on the floor. But also, what I was saying is that kind of that deck or whatever kind of reminded me of the Inquisitor Martyr kind of, you know, staging area for that kind of thing. Anyway, go to Stratagem. Sure.
One of our battle brothers has proved himself worthy. Let us honor his deeds.
Yep, alright. Oh, Purgators are awesome. Fucking flamers for days. Birth available. Oh, nice. They actually use proper terms. A berth, for those who, once again, don't know, they're pretty much sleeping quarters.
Brother Ulrich is a talented Justicar. Please decide where he should focus his training to support you in the field.
Okay, so he is the class Justicar. So he's got power armor. Got the Stormbolter, the Force Sword. My favorite is the Force Halberd, personally, but that's just me, of course.
With every promotion, your
Holy
knights
shit.
gain 2 ability points, which you can use to expand their capabilities.
Jesus Christ. Look at all this. XCOM be damned, holy fuck. Anyway, sorry, that's... So he's got these already. So we can go into... Okay. Oh. Alright, so we've already got this. So talents and augments. I'm going to augmentics. I'm going to go a little bit slow on this bit, just because I need to also learn the game. I'm not going to blast through it. So I'm going to read every little bit of stuff. So we get 2 points that we could do. So right now he's got the August Shield, which gives him +3 armor. It's a psychic boon, and then obviously Overwatch is the ranged auto, gives the arc 30 at range 7, that kind of thing. I'm guessing arc 30 as in 30-degree arc. Does that make sense? Acting in the zone will be shot up to your stored AP and ammo ends turn. Okay, so if you do anything outside of it, it pretty much ends it and you get a minor penalty to it. So he's a Justicar. So he gains +1 armor with the Agus ability. That's why he has a +3, obviously, instead of +2. Duelist. This knight gains a +10 afflict chance for their melee attacks. Afflict chance, I'm guessing that's a crit? Or is that a little bit different? I don't know. So core discipline. We have the Stormbolter, right? So we do have... Okay, when it's blue, we have it. Alright. Right, Stormbolter is the standard weapon. So he could get the Psybolt, augments the knight's ranged attacks with Stormbolters for additional willpower. I'm guessing it just does, yeah, it does more damage. Okay. It's got the armor. Whoa! Terminator armor right off the hop? So, so we can upgrade it to get that. So it has the Psybolt potential ability to do it, and then you can add the 1 damage to it, which he already has, technically. And then with this one... Okay. It's actually kind of hard for me to read what's going on. So this is the ability, and then the different things you could get for it. I think I understand how that's how that works. So yeah, a variety of ranged weapons from side cannons to... What else is there? That's a side cannon. Rapid reload. And then you can upgrade the crit damage of all ranged attacks. Okay, cool. So this particular guy gets +2 max willpower. Hammerhead. Okay, psychic melee attack, strike at an adjacent target to deal 4 damage with 100% crit. So it's 1 AP to do, but costs also 2 willpower. Then eventually you can upgrade those to do that. Okay, so passive ability, which you automatically get, and then, okay. Alright, that's starting to make a little more sense. So we can give him more health, which is +4 max HP, or the ability to wear Terminator armor. See, now this is the classic dilemma: hit points for tanky stuff, or like a fighter barbarian tank, or health, which is more of like a barbarian. You don't go down as easily because you've got hit points. How many hit points do you have? 12? We haven't utilized the full 12. I'm tempted to go Terminator armor because Terminators are probably one of my favorite units, especially in 8th. Now that they're Primaris Marines and stuff like that, I have a few more up above it. But the idea of Terminator armor... Oh, we've got 2 points. We could just... I'm an idiot. We could just do both. Never mind. We'll just do
Confirming
both.
this promotion will apply your ability choices to Ulrich, permanently increasing his rank.
Okay. Cool.
Excellent. When you are finished, please join me at the star map. Our ship is in dire need of repair. We
Right.
had best set a course for Titan and debrief the Grand Masters.
Choose destination. So WASD to... So we are all the way over here. There are missions and things and whatnot, it looks like, in between, with a bit of this kind of stuff. So, I can't exit out. Okay, let's finish up the tutorial.
Issue the travel
First.
order to begin our return to Titan.
Select the travel button. There you go. At least it was just the one unit I had upgrade or promote. If it was multiples, I probably would have rushed a little bit more. But now that I understand how the UI or the interface layout kind of is and that kind of thing, it might be a little bit easier for me to kind of just go more with what's going on with that. I can't pause time. Oh, so literally nothing's going to happen? I mean, halfway something happened, it looks like. En route to Titan. Okay. Some of these the high Gothic words I can't read very quickly, so I just won't say them much.
Baleful edict. In the name of the God Emperor.
Dominus, who is this interloper?
Code scrapings indicate an inquisitorial transmission.
Ooh, Inquisitor.
Baleful edict. Prepare for my arrival.
Duty calls, Commander. We should open a Vox link.
Inquisitorial vessel. Permission granted to come aboard.
Also, I like the idea of an Inquisitor. I don't know how an Inquisitor army would work as far as, like... I mean, do they have their own source, like their own rule book and stuff like that, or what? I don't know. It'd be cool. I'm collecting Space Wolves, and I've been thinking of getting, like, an Inquisitor in there just for shits and giggles at some point, because you can do the whole army thing, as long as they're in a different detachment, but still, it'd be cool. Hell, or even just to collect them because they're really badass. See, there's the sigil on the side again, or the seal. Looks like she's got augmented arms. To a small extent.
Thank the God Emperor I found you.
Oh no, she's just got...
I must commandeer
Okay.
this vessel at once.
Impossible. We are bound for Titan. The edict cries out for repair.
The Tech Priest speaks the truth, Inquisitor. Our last crusade bled us dry.
I'm not blind, Knight. But heresy does not operate at our convenience. My
true.
destination is Koromar Prime, within this very system. Not such a taxing journey, I'd expect.
And what is it that you hope to find there?
This.
Beneath rotting skies, the air thickens with a world's final breath. Seeds planted in flesh and bone, watered with blood and tears. A warrior alone in the garden of a grinning god.
These are scraps of astropathic whimsy.
There's more.
Is there?
Grows. It spreads. A great dispersal upon the etheric wind. The bloom proliferating. First, then Koromar, then world after world. Its roots spread from an ancient veil. Inquisitor, hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Who tends the garden?
The Astropath sacrificed himself to send that message.
Now you understand why we must investigate.
Commander, we cannot risk further damage to this vessel.
It is the chapter ship, Dominus. The Inquisitor has every right to request our support.
Yep.
It is not a request.
It's in order.
Commander, with your leave, we will set our course for this Koromar Prime.
Yes. Good. That will do for now.
I mean, yeah, it's how this world runs. We're the chapter below. Yeah, we're the chapter below the Inquisition, so that's why she was able to just jump on there and be like, hey, I need your ship. Chaos detected. Worlds afflicted with disease have some level of Nurgle corruption, but this is higher than anticipated. We should investigate this further. So I think that's a good place to stop. Bloom corruption. I wonder what this bloom is. I don't know if it's related to like standard lore, or if, I mean, obviously this is like a standalone story, but it's probably got some elements of, you know, lore as far as 9th edition terms could go and things like that. But anyway, it is really cool. It's got a vibe that, I mean, it's neat. It's the thing with these 40K games I've noticed, the speed at which like events happen, especially with, I mean, I understand the tutorial is supposed to be quick and understand like basic quick understanding of how the game works, but as far as story goes, they blasted through. I mean, it's not that difficult to, to consume, to intake, but it's like the idea of, so our ship is broken, our force commander died, sacrificed himself essentially to get rid of the warp storm. He said Cadium. I don't know if that was the name of the warp storm or if that was actually like the Cadia incident with the, the big warp, the jaw. I forgot what it was called. I said at the beginning of the episode, I forgot what it's already called. But anyway, the Great Rift or whatever. But anyway, so we need to get to Titan. Our ship is broken. Well, that's why. Our ship is heavily damaged. We need to get to Titan for repairs, and then also report what happened during the warp storm to the Grandmasters, which, that makes sense. It's protocol. Now, this Inquisition lady, this Inquisitor, is like, hey, by the way, I'm going to take your ship, because this... I always forget their name. The person that sent the Astra message or whatever sent the message, literally sacrificed himself. For those who don't know, astropaths, that's what it is. Astropaths use the warp for psychic energy to project messages or vox communications or anything like that, mostly in messages, like what we saw. But he exerted himself so much with psychic power that he literally killed himself to send that message. So that's why that happened. But yeah, so that's kind of like our primary is to get to Titan. Our secondary right now is to also take care of this bloom problem on Koromar Prime. So that's cool. There's chaos. Yes,
Commander,
I understand.
It is our duty to support this Inquisitor.
Yeah, I get that.
But we should complete this task as swiftly as we can. The
Yes.
Grandmasters on Titan are waiting for our report.
Yes. All right. Anyway, with all that stuff aside, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm enjoying the potential that this game can hold. And also to say, if it's anything like XCOM or anything like that, it could be a long freaking series. I've never beaten any of the XCOM games, especially obviously the first ones before Firaxis picked it up. Those old school ones, oh my god, it's just... Anyway, so this is going to be a long series. If there are gaps in uploading, more in particular, it's because just a lot of shit's going down. Time to, you know... I mean, it's more of like... I think what... It's the longevity of this series that I'm looking to, not exactly the from episode or part to part kind of idea. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to put all of my, you know, creative thoughts onto this, because that could be a whole episode amongst itself, because I've got a lot of crazy shit going on. As far as like what I want to do, but what my actual capabilities are. Sorry, I just bumped my mic to, you know, learning things and whatnot. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please leave a like, a comment about this game in general, or anything like that. Also, I've got a Discord that actually we talk about lots of different stuff, but there's actually a Warhammer topic there. So if you want to join in on that, and I have to be frank, it's not a very active Discord. I mostly use it just to let people know, and just another way of letting people know that I've uploaded for whoever's joined. So anyway, and also I've got a Patreon going. I started it last week, a couple weeks ago. And yeah, bunch of cool stuff going on there. Thank you for my brother Joshua. He's been a huge support to the channel, all together, all around. Thank you for him for being my first patron, and if you'd like to join him with getting early access to these videos, which I'm actually working on, because they've got a very small, limited amount of stuff you can actually upload on it. So I'm thinking maybe doing like a Google Drive like folder link kind of thing. That'd be easy, just to put the link in there and you could view the next episode kind of idea, or previous ones if you want to, just for whatever reason. But then also, if you do go on there, there are going to be some other benefits and probably some more tiers in the future. But that's enough of that for now. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.